I'm Toby Smith. I'm the new Chief Executive of the BBT Trust. I've been in post now for 2 months, and today we're at the Wigmore Hall, where we have seen the Leon Choral Quartet in concert, and we have just met with them for the first time to discuss their new award and the exciting projects that they're going to develop with the Trust's support. It's the start of their BBT journey, but it also comes at the end of another wider journey for both the Leon Choros and a wide number of artists who were nominated by a network of nominators working across several continents. And our artistic committee has been looking at the proposals of those artists and what they would do with their funding to come up with the final list. The ways that artists need that support, it's really, really broad, from really practical things, setting up websites or developing websites, quartets, solo players looking for new bows, commissioning of new instruments, all the way through to artists who are looking to set down recordings in different kinds of formats, whether it's audio, audio-visual or video recordings. Other artists want to extend the repertoire and develop collaborations with composers across the whole range of small scale through to concerto kind of works. But I mean, all of those artists are at different points in their own development with different instruments and different requirements. And again, BBT is there to be responsive to those differing needs. And that stands true to the original vision of Franco Buttoni and Ilaria Borletti-Buttoni. And it's all really fundamentally about what these artists want to do and how they do that through their music making. I studied music at university, at the University of York, and then I guess my background is in producing and programming in venues and festivals. And so I started off at the Barbican. I was the artistic administrator at the Cheltenham Music Festival and also the Cheltenham Jazz Festival. Really, I think, found my stride in a near decade at the Royal Northern College of Music up in Manchester, where I was Director of Performance, and I worked with thousands of students from undergraduates through to diploma students, working with them to create training and performance opportunities so that they could, I guess, really flourish in the ways that they needed to. And I took that into various festival roles that I've done since then in Salisbury and Greenwich, and now here back with BBT, drawing on a lot of those experiences across the different things that I've done. I think it's incredible the wider role that the work of the Trust is doing within the sector. We've supported now, I believe, 125 awards, and those awards across 200 musicians. And between them, we've commissioned over 50 new pieces of music for those artists. We've supported over 100 recordings, and we've commissioned, I think, over 120 films to tell the different stories of those projects. And cumulatively, I think that's doing an awful lot for supporting the wider classical music sector. And I think over the next years, we'll be looking at ways of how we can continue that work, how we can continue to add that kind of value. And that's not to forget the work that we're doing through BBT Communities, another strand to the Trust's work, where we are working with visionary organisations who are using classical music to connect with a whole range of communities, marginalised groups, from refugees to people living with dementia. And they're working in innovative ways with classical music to achieve quite the most remarkable impacts. To find out more, you can go to the BBT website, bbtrust.com, and we have a mailing list which we share news and regular updates with a wide group of people across the world. But yeah, there's lots to explore.